Welcome back to Pyre. Let's get started with the next Liberation Rite. Hopefully this one's not going to be too difficult. Once more you've gained the Fall of Solium, where one among you may go free, but first you shall have to prevail against the fate in the Liberation Rite. Reader, your companions are gathered there under the Fall. They shall be counting on you. Indeed, as the cycle of the Rites turns over faster, so too is our plan set in motion. My agents in the Commonwealth are beginning to cause a bit of a stir out there, and word has reached high places that the riots are ending. This is our chance, though let us not despair, should victory elude us here. We shall make the most of whatever the scribes may have in store for us. That is to say, good luck, my girl, it's time. Okay, we've been given the dullness of the locket.
Once more, the Nightwings gain the summit of the sacred Mount Aladiel to conduct the Liberation Rite, even as the stars themselves abandon you. Make good upon these final opportunities, reader. This glorious age-old tradition coming to an end upon your watch. I trust the fate your adversaries shall not throw away this chance. Choose now who may go free, should they unfortunately fail.
The pyres burn in each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. Then anointed one of the fate, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The bent old cur Delbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. Greetings, good heralds. I am called Delbert Oldheart. It is the greatest honour of my years to stand upon this sacred site upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, we are honoured to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Delbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Alma, please, we have worked toward this opportunity and we must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand ready to begin. Okay. And they have an imp with them as well. Looks like has a quite large aura. Rita, I would ask you to choose wisely, but I'm sure you know no other way. And you prepare your song, Tarek. Of course, Celeste.
Whom do you intend to liberate?
Okay, it's going to be Jody, and we will need 2 fast players with her. I was going to bring Volfred, but he's too slow, and he can't score by himself. So if we bring another fast player, then they can score, and then I'll need a second fast player to also score. So I guess Tizo, Sir Gilman's a possibility here. Tay's a possibility. Bertrude is quite good as well. I could level up Sir Gilman. Let's try and level up Sir Gilman here. He shall fight with all his might. Okay, good.
Commence!
No! Oh my god, what am I doing? Pass the ball. No, I was outside. I was definitely outside that, wasn't I? What? Oh, come on. It's ridiculous. Okay, finally we scored. Nice. You can do this, Elmer. I believe in you. Wait, what is this? What are you talking about? This is the Liberation Rite. What are you doing? Rite pulls out a mask. I think you are my friend, Elman, so I'm hoping for the best for you and for your father. He believes in you, and so do I. But we have to do our very best as well. And I know we cannot all prevail, only the fate or the Nightwings, but not both, not both. Elma looks on in stunned silence. The outburst seems to have disarmed everyone. We'll have to do our very best, and then the scribes, they are going to watch over us and make everything okay. You'll see, Elma, you'll see. She puts her mask back on as the Liberation Rite continues. Okay. Oh, come on! No! Just missed out there. That's ridiculous. Tizo was like a millimeter away. Why are they banished for so long? How can they get banished for 20 seconds? It might as well just be permanent. If you're going to banish them for 20 seconds, and I can't jump there either. If you're going to banish them for 20 seconds, it might as well just be a permanent banishment.
Onward thus to greater glory. Somebody get the orb. In the name of Solium Murder.
Okay. There we go.
End the ceremony.
Oh, I didn't have enough stamina to jump. And that's a permanent banishment, so okay, that's fine.
Not much to be done whilst all are banished.
Come on, yes, okay. Beautiful. Whew. Okay, so Jody is free.
Proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must admit.
I don't know how they were banishing my players for so long, like 19 seconds.
Thus ends the Liberation Rite.
They must have some crazy talismans. I didn't check to see what they
The
were.
exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Alas, my son, once more it seems that I have failed you. Father, wait, what good is freedom to us anyway if we would be apart? Well, I'm glad that we are able to send Jody back to the Commonwealth. After all this time, she turns her gaze toward the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for doing this for me. The life that I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this, if that place still is like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better for as long as I retain my strength and my breath. You see her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool, though you still can hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell then, reader, all of you, for now. Jody and back at freedom.
Godspeed,
Nice.
Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are watching from afar. By their grace, may the cycle of the Rites keep turning for as long as possible.
Sir Gilman. This night wonders at times about why we are here and which forces have transpired to bring us together. Has Underking or as himself taken an interest in this noble quest? Perhaps. When Sir Gilman's allies are banished, he moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinite stamina. When they're all banished? For 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10 to the Pyre. Now, banishing an adversary is very difficult. For Sir Gilman. It is possible, though.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Father, wait. Calm yourself, my son. The liberation rite has ended. But no, how can you be so calm, even now, after what happened? Did you strive this night with all your heart, Alma? Yes, but it was not enough. It was not enough. No, my son, it was enough. It was more than enough. Father. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the fate and the liberation rite. Kruru, Tizo wishes Jody a safe journey home. Perhaps this night may too regain his honour. Is Sir Gilman maybe next? I'm not sure. You succeeded in liberating Jody. You return to the Commonwealth in glory. We have but a few such liberation rites remaining. Exactly how many I do not wish to speculate about as yet until such time as we can better say for certain. Under no circumstances would I suggest this is ideal. However, it is opportunity enough that our plan may yet succeed. Although all of these setbacks, I fear, Volfred trails off and falls silent. Some of the other exchange looks they are beginning to understand. With the rite soon ending, everything which Volfred has sought, both on his own for many years and now with all of you, all of it may have been in vain. The hush spreads to the others, but not to you. You then proceed to do something that none of them seem to expect. You raise your voice. Each of your fellow exiles turns to you, their expressions asking you a question with no easy answer. What are we going to do? As you meet Sir Gilman's gaze, the words for the occasion begin to crystallize in your mind. You are searching to find the right words, as all your fellow exiles are looking to you now. You tell them that you have stood together for time after time through this quest, and are now poised to seize upon a glorious opportunity. Okay. And think a hollow fool will turn back now. Tell them that you've stood together time after time. Tell them that you're not going to miss words with anyone here. You tell them you've struggled to have come this far across the downside through many challenges that you've faced, only to reach this low point in your journey. Through many challenges. Tell them you're stood together time after time through this quest, and are now poised to seize upon a glorious opportunity. Alright, let's give them some encouragement. Your path to freedom is laid bare before you all. True freedom is not waiting for you in the Commonwealth. The path to freedom is laid bare before you all. None of you pursue this quest with any guarantees. It's clear now that not all of you are going to return. None of you pursue this quest with any guarantees. Okay. It's clear now that not all of you are going to return. Your path to freedom is still laid bare before you all. True freedom is not waiting for you in the Commonwealth. Sure. Meanwhile, the stars themselves are shining on for you. All of what transpired cannot be mere chance. You all now have a divine duty to uphold. But something far more vital is at stake. Meanwhile, the stars themselves are shining on for you. Kind of like that one. All of what transpired, that would spur you on to greater feats. Glory awaits if you can persevere together. You all stand poised to ensure, how many of these are there? You all stand poised to ensure the world you leave behind for your loved ones. You now have this opportunity to live with purpose. For each other. For yours as a righteous cause? Sure. When you look at it that way, when you look at it that way, which side of the world you end up on. Whether you achieve your freedom is up to all of you, to each one of you, in your own way. You need but see your journey to its end. Sure, after a brief period of reflection, you share one last sentiment with the group. We have to keep going until we are free. The only failure is to straighten the path. The scribes shall always light our way. Enlightenment unveils itself through struggle. We shall reunite someday among the stars. Then you join the others in silence. Thus do you remain together with your thoughts. No one speaks for a time, but then... the struggle you describe, O Master Reader. It has been glorious indeed. Wherever you shall lead, this night shall follow without stopping once even to think. You see them too, then, miss, the scribes among the stars. How they are watching over us. Scree-haw. Tito stands with me. May long the stars remain alive for you, Reader Madame. All the while, Volfra remains watching you intently. Then his expression softens and he smiles. You are right, of course, my girl. We are the Nightwings. It is precisely as you said. We shall reunite someday among the stars. Lead us then, Reader, to the end of our quest, and the dawn of the new age for all our kin. Everyone for the Nightwings. Everyone responds in kind. They stand with you no matter what. They await the outcome of your vision of the stars, which burn with renewed fury, because now the last Rite beckon. Each of the Nightwings gained one hope permanently. Okay. They were inspired, it seems, at least a little bit. The stars above now burn with what appears a desperate fury. Your path is yours to choose amid a myriad of stars. A few more options, I suppose. Choosing the next Rite, Haub, Gol, and Jamur, and Lu. They're all available. The stars of the scribes, they shine together now as one. The lone minstrel draws breath as though surprised by what he sees. He backs away and averts his eyes. This is another sign the Rites seem to cease. Few chances yet remain to confront the adversaries you have met during your journey. Okay. Pyre hearts at Lu. We just played the Fate, didn't we? Dissidents, I guess we could face them. The Essence. It's all 2-0, I think, for everyone. Let's go to Lu, not too far away, and face the Pyre hearts again. The stars reveal to you a path toward the glade of Lu, where the Rites shall soon continue. Come morning, your troubles shall continue. For now, everyone needs rest. Slug markets. Okay, we've met those. Strange creatures selling talismans. Something here in Chapter 8 on Worth. Okay. Let's chat with the Lone Minstrel. Following Jody's liberation, the Lone Minstrel has returned to the wagon and stands as though nothing has happened here this night. He tilts his head a bit as you approach. Once more the Nightwings have prevailed in the liberation rite under your mindfulness, Reader. A commendable achievement. Surely Jody shall live out her days in gratitude to you and your companions. Perhaps she may now seek Hedwyn there in your commonwealth. I should think Hedwyn would have liked to witness what took place this night. I trust that together they shall make a formidable difference to the plan which all of you endeavour to achieve. Now for the time Celeste and I are to return to our respective stations, we all await the next turn of the cycle of the Rites. May you prevail once more when we next traverse Scribe's Gate. Until then, Reader, rest well under the stars. He nods and leaves you to recover after a long night. Just wondering how to level up Volfra quickly. Sunken Shadow, okay. I do need to give someone the Fortified Sun Serum. Hope +1. Okay, so 23. So Gilman, Hope 18. Guess it makes the biggest difference to Gertrude, +10%. Okay, 11 Hope there. I wish I had more of those. There's no time now to return to Moonlight Alcove as before. As the stars already urged you on, everyone is ready to make haste for the Glade of Loot. The hidden Gate of Lu is nigh impossible to find on foot, though there it lies below us, protected even now by the enchantment of Lu Sklorian 100 Mines. I understand the river name for him is rather famous in your Commonwealth. The mouth of the river Sklorian opens wide, not very far from here. It was there that the limbless Arizek was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain denizens, although of course not everyone believes this. Your adversaries, the Pyre must be working to find their way there even now. Good fortune in your ride against them, reader. Thank you. So, Sir Gilman believes that the conditions here are right to train in the ways of the Sea Dominion. Tizo suggests this may be the faster route, leaving you with time for your vocations. You know what? I want some vocations. I want to level up Volfred if I can. Foreboding feelings stuck with you since your arrival in the gnarled roots of Cinderroot. Some of it spreads to the others in the group. Krika crew. Tizo does not like being here right now. I do not think I feel good about this place, at least today I don't. You decide to focus on pursuing your vocations until the Black Wagon is ready to move on. It's Mentor Volfred again. Okay. Once we put him in one of the rites, he should hopefully... Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he'll be ready for the next Liberation Rite. I kind of want to get rid of him, even though it sounds bad. I want him available for Liberation so I don't have to let go of someone else. Let's go to the Glade of Lu. Stop the wagon now! The Black Wagon has shuttled to a stop en route to the Glade of Lu. There is some commotion as Volfred motions for everyone to be still. There ahead it seems we have a visitor. He points into the distance. However, when you scan the horizon everything is still. You see no sign of whomever Volfred referred to. Still he indicates caution. I'm certain that I saw someone directly in the road. A tense moment passes, then another. Then Volfred tenses up. There he is, look there. You look toward where he signals, and then at last you see the cause of his concern. There is no mistaking who it is. Orlick, uh-oh, not again. Orlick stands there, near motionless, atop some forgotten rock jutting from the dense foliage, a fair distance away. He stands directly in the path of your Black Wagon, yet he shows no sign of acknowledging the wagon's presence. He appears only to be waiting for something, likely for you all. Volfred gets your attention, quietly. Well, my girl, I'm open to suggestions here. Orlick likely hasn't come to pay a social visit. Let's hail him. There has to be a way to reason with Orlick, and bridge differences between him and his former triumvirate. Perhaps he's come to negotiate. I'm uncertain Orlick is willing to be reasonable at this point, after everything he has been through, though I am hopeful you are right. You give the signal for the driver to start the wagon and head toward him, but just as you reach the point where Orlick once stood, he has vanished. Surveying our strength perhaps, his motives are plain, but his intentions unclear. Indeed, Orlick is nowhere to be found now. The unnerving encounter causes everyone to fall silent for the remainder of the trip. Your wagon finally arrives at the Glade of Lu, where still there is no sign of Orlick or your next adversaries for that matter. Your companions organize a quick search about the premises, leaving you to watch the wagon until the rite's commencement. Something is wrong. Someone is here alone with you. Just wait there, Orlick. Let me check the... Okay, I'm not allowed to. Right. Orlick seems to be examining various objects in the wagon, whether he has noticed you. You cannot tell what he is doing here and how he got in unnoticed. You cannot imagine. You watch him go about whatever he is doing, examining all sorts of things that you and your fellow exiles gathered on your journey. He shakes his head. All of these trinkets, this wagon, it is most different now. Welcoming, and yet I'm unwelcome here, it seems. In my own wagon, he directs his gaze at you, acknowledging your presence for the first time. You, a mere shadow. Tell me something. Who are you to them? Their reader? I'm their reader. You tell them that your role among the Nightwings is as their reader. You've travelled alongside them for some time and bear the book together with the others. You're a fool then, reader. You let them use you willingly. Relay to them a message from me, Shadow. Tell them I shall have my night. He strides right past you toward the door, but then he turns to you again once more. I shall have my night. Then Oralek is gone. Well, we will see about that. The door is closed. Are they all hiding in there? The Glade of Lu. The brambles of the glade are constantly encroaching on themselves. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's where we are. Let's just check out the shop and then get ready for the next rite. Several of your companions return as you exit the wagon. You explain what happened. However, none of them saw Oralek. I believe you, my girl. Oralek, he is unwell. It is good you did not come to harm. Now let us make sure the same can be said of the wagon. You and the others conduct an exhaustive search in and around the black wagon for any signs of objects missing or tampered with it, as well as signs of damage or foul play. The search yields nothing. No one finds any sign that anything was moved or tampered with. Even the drive imps seem calm. The incident leaves you questioning your own recollection of what happened. You try to clear your mind, for the rite is soon now to commence. Hey you guys, where's your friend? You know, the big one with the horns. Likes frowning, stuff like that. Something happened there, or what? Heard a crazy story, she just flew out of here. Or something anyways. She did just fly out of here, pretty much. While the Bearer's Triumvirate is banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. Cost 64. This can only be used by Jody. So I might as well sell it, because nobody else can use it. And we really need to be as... He's not buying this back. Cannot be resold. How dare you sell me this? Cursed talisman. +2 presence, +2 quickness, +2 hope. I might just grab one of these. Stardust. +5. I'll find some use for that. Is there anything useful for Volfred? Flame Leech. +2 presence for the Scribe Rock. +2 hope. Bear's Pyre gains +7. I mean, I could give that to Volfred. Once per rite, if the Bearer's Pyre is extinguished, instead restores +5. I might actually buy this for Volfred. I'd have to sell something though. Sell that because I'm just not using it at the moment. We are losing companions through the Liberation Rites, which means I have more talismans than I have players. Let's grab this. Give me a little bit of safety there, and Volfred can have something to hang on to. Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, Indigenous Imps. Special mention must be given to the downside's most prolific native creature, which we call the Imp. Okay. However, insists that imps are willing to be put to work. Like other aspects of the downside, they wish more than to exist, but to exist with purpose. Okay, so if we go to Volfred, maybe that one's not so useful. We can give him +7. +15 at the start might be useful. Okay, +15 health should give us 115 health at the beginning of the rite. That can't be upgraded. She can get quicker. Tizo's Flutter costs less stamina. That's basically infinite, almost infinite stutter and zip. So Gilman jumps 30% further. 42% further for Sir Gilman. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So let's head into the next ride.